evening. Happy Sunday. It's 7:14 p.m. right now. I think I'm gonna take you all along for another week in my life. I don't know. I can't believe that I'm ending really soon. It's kind of crazy because I feel like yesterday I just started at Mills. Here's a picture of me on my first day of school. I used to self-timer and I thought I was looking cute, so I took this picture. I have a couple of finals to get to. Luckily, I don't really have like major like test exams. It's really just reflections and writing, but I do have to start studying for the RICA. Let me grab my textbook. This is what I have to start studying for. This whole time I thought my exam was on June 15th. It's actually on June 9th, so a week before. For those of you who don't know, I never really mentioned my school name because I wanted to keep that kind of private, but now that we're reaching towards the end, I am a Mills college graduate. This whole period of time after graduation, I also have to start apartment hunting soon, and yo, like apartment hunting in the Bay Area is so stressful. Is making friends in college hard? Love you and your channel. Thank you. It's always awkward on the first day of class because all of your professors are gonna be trying to do some sort of icebreaker or community opener where they're trying to get to know you and to get to know each other. And I really think that if you want to do well in school, there's no way you can do it by yourself. Like, you have to learn how to talk to people, even if you're super duper shy. I feel like it's always helpful to have a buddy in your class because you just never know if you're absent one day or something and that person's there. You both can exchange notes and stuff, and it's just it's a win-win situation for everyone. So for me, I think I'm quite introverted, but in other ways I'm like extroverted. But when I moved over here to California, it was really just be nice and be yourself. There's nothing to be afraid of, and the worst thing that can happen is that the person doesn't want to be your friend. Like, oh no, this person doesn't want to be my friend. You know, it's not the end of the world. There's plenty of people at your school. Outside of high school, you're gonna start to kind of grow your network of people, and I think that's super important too. No matter what kind of field or no matter what you're studying, this is the time to like really blossom or learn how to blossom. Also, I wanted to tell you today was such a nice, relaxing day. I woke up and I took a walk outside. I really love going grocery shopping at like farmers markets or little Asian markets and stuff because it's really peaceful for me. And I feel like that's like the time where I'm like chilling out, you know? Even though there's a bunch of people running around with masks on and stuff, it's a little stressful, but I really like going on morning walks because it's like the crisp air, you know, it's just really nice. I made jiaoga today and it turned out really good. At first, I put like way too much rice in it and it was really thick. She was a little thick or whatever. With virtual learning and stuff, I'm on the computer every day for so long and I just needed to give my eyes a break. So I ended up laying in bed for a little bit and reading, and then I just passed out. Hello, so I'm back with an update. It's 9:46 right now. My morning starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I was able to finish another reflection. I honestly haven't really been working on my resume or my cover letter yet. I feel kind of behind on things, but I know that I'll be able to get them done as soon as I get these other things done. So right now, I've been doing some research on like what schools I want to be applying to. I've been taking a lot of time to journal a lot lately, these past couple of days while in quarantine. As you all know, I've been in therapy and I usually take notes when I'm in therapy, and I also like bring in questions beforehand, and it really helps me feel like I'm making use of my time and like being very productive while also venting. Good morning, happy Monday. Here is my work from home outfit for today. I'm wearing this cardigan, an olive green tank top. These jeans are from American Eagle. They're my favorite jeans. And then, of course, my little house slippers. So I was doing research for vision clinics and stuff right now because my prescription had expired back in June of last year. Don't be like me, okay? Make sure you're regularly getting your eyes checked and stuff. It's just because, like, ever since the move out here, it was really hard to kind of become a total adult and have all of your health insurance and all that lined up. So good thing is that I get to get my eyes checked tomorrow and I can get another pair of contacts and glasses. So that's exciting. A blank E or A-Y for the word train. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Freeze, hands up. A-I, yes. Whoop, whoop. Okay, 1 point for the boys. Hello. So I'm currently working on my cover letter right now. Ugh, cover letters are so difficult for me because it feels weird to like talk about yourself, and you know, you're pretty much trying to pitch yourself and like really put yourself out there. You ever do that thing where you just like look in your fridge and you just try to see what's going on? And I'm usually staring at my fridge for a while. Hello. So I just finished another call. Actually, right now I'm about to hop on a call with the famous Michelle Choi, the Soul Search. Many of you probably know her, and if you don't know her, you should totally check out her videos. They are absolutely incredible. Hello, good evening. So it is currently 8:40 right now, and I finished class at like 6:30, and honestly, like, my brain was so fried. So basically, like, right after class I went to go take a walk for like 20 minutes to kind of like decompress. I literally did like 3-4 rounds around my neighborhood and then just came back to my apartment. So it's 10:50 right now, and I just got off the phone with my mom. She ended up calling me while I was in the middle of my workout, and I ended up stopping midway. I really missed talking to her a lot. It felt really good to talk to her and catch up with her for like a good hour or two. But now I need to finish a couple of small things. Okay, let's answer another question, shall we? What are you going to miss the most? I love the feeling of being in class, even if I'm like super duper tired. I just love learning in that environment, and I feel like ever since switching to virtual learning, it's really hard for me. And I've taken online classes before, and that's really hard for me too, to stay focused and to stay engaged. I love listening in on class discussions and meeting new people in that way. I've been a student for so long, it's gonna feel weird to not be a student anymore for a little while, you know, because I have been thinking about grad school and stuff, and like stressful as it was during exam season and finals and stuff and studying for it, I just loved being able to collaborate. What was your favorite part about college? Definitely so far is just like the people that I've been able to meet. I've made some really, really great friends through school. I loved everybody in my program. I think especially these past 2 years at Mills, like it's completely changed my life. Like I've learned so much. I loved being on campus. Every time I was there, it was kind of like a little getaway. It was like a little sanctuary. And
so I was like, cool. Set up the link for kind of taking the work you've done.
What is something you wish you could have done before you left campus so suddenly? Okay, Mills has this gym and this pool, and I had never gone to a school with a pool before, and I love swimming, I love being in the water, and so that makes me really sad that I can't. It's not like I couldn't go after this thing is over, but it's just not the same because you don't receive the same benefits as a student, and like I would be low-key intruding. And also probably making more time to take more art classes as well, because after taking that sculpting class, if you've been stuck with me for a while, y'all know that my sculpting class is pretty intense, or it was pretty intense for me. It was my first time taking a class like that. Have you ever felt as if you weren't going to end up doing what you were studying? Yeah, growing up when I was really little, I actually really wanted to major in like film or become an actress or something because I loved watching Disney Channel, I loved watching movies. So when I went to middle school and I was a part of the drama club or drama class, and I started to learn theater and all that stuff, and till this day my favorite teacher, since I loved film and TV so much, I thought about going into broadcasting and like journalism. There's a point in time where I really wanted to be on CNN, you know, reporting the daily news, and things shifted. I had to like learn how to be flexible to change, and that knowing that I'm constantly evolving, and part of me kind of still wants to study film or at least contribute to projects and stuff. I love trying to support my friends who are doing short films and stuff, who major in film already back at home. Doing videos and stuff maybe is kind of like my little getaway to still uphold that passion. Okay, good afternoon everyone. It is currently 4:15. I just got done with my second to last therapy session. So my school offers 8 free sessions, and they basically match you with a therapist. Usually the therapists are students who are training to become psychologists or therapists, and so it's really cool. If you're a student in college or middle school, high school, it doesn't matter what age, definitely check to see if your school provides those services, because I think therapy has really helped me a lot, kind of figure out my own stuff. I don't feel comfortable sharing all the time with everyone, even myself, you know, so having someone there kind of facilitate that conversation and open up different layers of yourself that you've never really been able to open up to before. It's really powerful. Today's been such a busy day. I feel like I'm burning through tasks and classes, and with one of the amazing professors, and everyone was just sharing appreciations, and so I guess I kind of wanted to remind myself and you all too to give an appreciation to your teachers and to your colleagues and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go make some food real quick. Hello everyone. Good news, we heard back from one of the apartments that we were looking at, so fingers crossed, we're gonna go check it out today. I just finished up my last three-way meeting with my supervisor and my cooperating teacher, and we went through my final evaluation and it went really well. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Now I'm just finishing up a video lesson to upload to my Google Classroom. I realized this morning that I have a lot of stuff and I need to get rid of a lot of things and Marie Kondo all of this. It'll be good for me to be able to start over. So if you have any bed recommendations, let your girl know. Side note, my skin is doing really well, or it's been doing really well the past 2 days. I haven't worn any face makeup. I've just worn brows and a little bit of mascara, but it feels good tonight. Okay. Hi everyone. It's currently 2:51 right now. I just finished eating lunch and I changed my outfit again. For me, like, I'm not the greatest example because I'm totally a Capricorn and I'm totally a workaholic. Like, it's really hard for me to clock out, and that's something that I've been trying to practice a lot more, especially this semester. I've definitely had moments of burnout, just want to make that clear. Like, I've probably broken down twice this semester in front of my peers, in front of my professors, and I feel like in these moments when you're really being tested and you're being stretched really thin, this is like an abnormal thing. I just want to let you know that it's gonna end eventually. This is a true test for your perseverance right now. And for me, I think a huge part of being able to work through all of these responsibilities is surrounding yourself around people and mentors that can guide you in this journey, because you cannot do it by yourself. There's no way. It's really, really hard. And it's also, it gets really lonely too. So don't feel bad for seeking out for help, because I have so many different things that I want to be doing at the same time that are just as equally important as making time for friends and for loved ones. And so in order for people to respect your time, you have to own your time. You know what I mean? I think you have to figure out your schedule, like really write it down. If you have to schedule in breaks for yourself, write it down. If you have to like write down like, okay, this day, like I can call this person to catch up for an hour. It sounds really tedious, but I think it's so important and it's really helpful. You also have to pick and choose like when to say no. You know, like I have to study months in advance, girlfriend. Like, it takes a really long time for me to retain information for certain exams and certain topics. So I have to say no to certain things. Stick to like 2 or 3 top priority things per day, and then have a little bit of wiggle room. That's what usually works for me. How do you successfully work in group assignments? Practicing stepping up and stepping down, or step up, step back type of situation. Like, you know when to contribute and you know when to step back. If you know that you're the type of person who always participates in class and always speaks up, and you're in a small group setting, step back and give other people a chance to respond. If you are someone who consistently steps back and doesn't feel comfortable sharing out, then, you know, that's fine, but also hold yourself accountable, try something new. This is in a smaller group setting, so it should be lower stakes than, you know, working together as a whole collective group in a whole class. I understand how that can be intimidating, because I'm one of those people that can feel quite introverted, and it wasn't until the past like year and a half of my college career that I finally spoke up and am not as afraid anymore. And I think that comes with time, right? Getting to know the people in your class, getting to know your professor. I think if you are the type of person where you know that you hold like a lot of leadership skills and you like to facilitate, then own that and voice it. You know, just be like, hey, like I can volunteer to do this, or if someone else wants to do it, that's fine. Being willing to be flexible in your group is important, and knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. Having that kind of self-awareness is so important in any work setting too. And you have to be open to communicating. And if you don't feel comfortable doing something, if you feel like you're carrying the weight of the group, knowing how to delegate roles if you're a facilitator. If you know that you get very paranoid if things aren't done like super early, you have to understand that the people that you work with may not work the same way that you do. And so just being respectful of that and being open to communication is like my #1 tip. Also, keep it chill. Like, it's not, yes, it's very serious, but it's okay. You know, take a deep breath. Most of the time, we're in college now, we're all adults here. If people don't want to contribute, then that's on them, that is not on you, and you can clearly communicate that with your professor. What is your plan for the summer? Honestly, I think if we still stay in quarantine for a very long time, majority of my summer will probably be spent working on the computer. Ideally, I would love to be able to go travel and visit my family. If I can this summer, all I really want to do is just be able to go to the beach like once or twice and get tan. Good evening, friends. We are back from our little excursion. Earlier, my roommate and I went to go check out this one apartment. So then afterwards, we ended up doing a short little workout, and that totally kicked my butt.